Hi guys, I'm going to tell you all how an American law is made. Now, you might have seen that movie Schoolhouse Rock for kids, and they explain it to you there, but that is actually for local laws. That's for your town and the state that you live in. So that's different. They have their own procedure, and it's almost the same, but it is a little different when you make a federal law. So, the first thing you need to make a federal law is a bill. And a bill is just a proposed law, which means it's an idea from somebody or a group of people or an entire town of something that you believe should be in American law. So for example, I have a big problem with how you can walk in to vote for an election and they don't ask for your ID. So I can just walk in and say that I'm Sarah. I mean, I obviously am, but some other girl could walk in and just say that she's Sarah and vote for me. And I have a really big problem with that. So if I wanted to, I could propose my bill, and there's two ways to do it. I could either type my bill myself and send it to the local congressman of my town, or I could call them and let them know what I think. And regardless of whether they agree with my idea or not, they have to type it out. And then they send it to Congress of America. But there's actually two sectors of it. There's the House of Representatives and their Senate. And depending on the subject matter of your bill, it gets sent to either one of those. So let's say mine goes to the House of Representatives. I'm not really sure where it would go. So it would go there, and it waits for a really long time because there's a ton of other bills waiting to be passed. But when they finally have time to read over my bill, they all get together and vote on it, yes or no. And if majority votes yes, then I still have a chance. And what happens is the bill gets forwarded to Senate, or if it started at Senate, it would get sent to House of Representatives. So both sectors of Congress need to see my bill. So now it's in Senate, and the same exact thing happens. Then everybody, all the senators of America, need to read my bill and do the same thing. They need to vote yes or no. And if majority says yes, I think it's a good idea, I like it, then it moves on to the president. But this takes a really long time because there are so many other bills waiting for the president to read, and he's always doing a ton of other things. So it does take a while, but you can't lose hope because it will make its way to the president. So once it does, the president, the same thing, he reads it over, he might love it, he'll sign it right then and there, and it's instantly federal law. But it might take a while, he needs to think about it, or if he hates it, he's completely against it, then he can refuse to sign it, which is called a veto. But the bill does not stop there, because he can't just forget about my bill and throw it out and burn it. It actually gets sent back to Congress. But it doesn't get sent to each individual section, the House of Representatives and Senate. It gets sent to both at the same time. So now everybody in Congress needs to read over my bill once again and vote. And And the people in Congress can change their vote. And that's kind of the point of it, because the president said no, and some people, if they might just want to agree with the president because they don't want to get him mad. So if that happens, it will obviously alter the outcome. But let's say a lot of people like it. You need 2/3 majority to vote yes. So if this happens and everybody votes yes, then that is called an override of the president's veto. So essentially it means that Congress is more powerful than the president. They voted yes, so now Congress just made my bill a federal law. Pretty cool, huh?